CBS News investigation is focusing on a hospital company called Steward Healthcare, which has locations across South Florida.
CBS News found a new mother died after a crucial device at one of the Boston hospitals was repossessed when bills weren't paid. Chief medical correspondent Dr. Jon LaPook has been investigating how private equity investors hold millions of dollars from dozens of community hospitals across the country.
Yeah, he spoke with Nabil Haq, whose wife Sangeeta died after giving birth at Steward St. Elizabeth Medical Center in Boston.
Doctors told Nabil they wanted to use what's called an embolization coil to stop the bleeding in Sangeeta's liver. He says when St. Elizabeth's didn't have the coil, she was transferred to a second hospital.
And then an hour later, she had another cardiac arrest and they couldn't revive her. It was shocking, you know. I said, well, what exactly happened?
What exactly happened, including why she died, is now the subject of a state investigation. St. Elizabeth's own medical staff filed this complaint with the state's health department, saying the manufacturer repossessed the coil weeks before because Steward hadn't paid its bills. In a lawsuit, the manufacturer alleged Steward owed nearly $2.5 million.
It's outrageous. It's unacceptable.
Why outrage?
Because the supplies weren't available that could have saved her life.
All right, CBS News Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Jon LaPook is joining us now.
So, Dr. LaPook, you've been looking at the healthcare system, which owns the hospitals right here in Florida. What have you found, and what impact could that have on patients right here?
Hi, Elliot and Naja. Well, Steward Healthcare owns 7 hospitals in South Florida, and right now, the company appears to be under significant financial strain. That could have an impact on the care patients are able to get. Records we reviewed found supply issues at Steward hospitals around the country, at times risking a shortage of potentially life-saving supplies. And the question is, what's causing that strain? Steward says the pandemic and insufficient reimbursement payments from Medicaid and Medicare are to blame. The company says it always puts patients first and said it's receiving a cash infusion that will help. But in Massachusetts, the governor told us, quote, the sooner Steward is out of our state, the better.
Some strong words there. Dr. LaPook, thank you very much for joining us this evening. And you're going to take a look at the closer look at the impact tonight on the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. One nurse explains why the supply shortages were so bad, it was like going into battle without any weapons. That's at 6:30 after CBS News Miami at 6.